Welcome to MarriagePix Relationships, helping you understand and enliven your marriage through the various perspectives and experiences of others who found a way to prioritize what's really important in life. From new love to those that have weathered the storms, let's get ready to take your relationships to the next level with your host, ST.
Hey, Life Fixers, hope you're having an awesome day. Are you ready to better understand yourself, your partner, and your marriage? If you like this episode, don't forget to share with your family and friends so they too can learn from this episode, and you will be helping us reach our goal of 1 million downloads by the end of 2025. Now, for today's episode, our very first marriage picks is something that we spoke about in the past, but I think Ellie Weinstein from the previous episode made it super clear. You don't need to be in crisis to be getting help. Don't think you need to wait till you have major problems, till your marriage is about to be breaking, until you go and get therapy. I know most of you guys that are listening to this podcast are in good relationships and you are doing great. You want to really go and make it better, and you're working on your relationship each day. And you know what? By listening to this podcast, by putting in these marriage picks, by improving your relationship, you are already doing, and you are already going and getting help. But if there's something that's getting like a little bit issue-ishy, and you're like, even if it's something small, you see just the financial part of your relationship, or just like one specific part, you might want to go to therapy, even for just like 4 or 5 sessions to see what can help you, or a relationship coach or love coach if you want more of that style type of thing. Whatever works for you. You don't have to wait till things are about to break, till you're about to go through a crazy divorce to really go and get help. Remember that, not just in marriage, but with everything. Okay, marriage picks number 2. Ellie has this ritual that he says with his wife every single night. And I think it is super cool. You guys can go and do it too, depending on what you want. I love that this is so personal. Also, everyone can go and make it up. It wasn't like a specific one sentence to say, but rather make up a mantra that you like, that connects with you and your partner. And every single night when you're getting into bed, when you're about to fall asleep, no matter how tired you are, no matter if you're whatever else is going on, say this mantra together that expresses your love for each other, that shows your appreciation for this marriage, its gratitude, or whatever else you wanted to say. However you think, if there's a specific thing you want to work on, is something that energizes you, so you go to bed feeling every single day on high. You and your partner are together, aligned, going to sleep, and going to make this relationship amazing. Now, for marriage picks number 3. I love this one so much. And I think every single person, as soon as you finish hearing this, stop what you're doing and go and do this. Or maybe you'll need a clear brain. Schedule it in your calendar to actually go and do this. You know, we will have things from our parents. We all have things from the past that we bring with us into our relationship, that we bring with us into our marriage, that changes about the things that's going on here, right? There are some things that we like that our parents did. And there are some things that we don't like that our parents did. And you can go and choose and decide what you're going to want to do. Now, most people are going to say, like, you end up falling into your patterns of what you did, and you end up doing what your mother did. If she always yelled, you always, and if your father always used to hit you, you're also, and you know what? Very possible. If you don't do anything about it, if you're not intentional about it, that is what's going to happen. But you can become intentional and do this. So if you're not married yet, do this before you get married. And then you review this on your anniversary. If you are married already, do this literally today. And then review this again on your anniversary, whether it is in 2 weeks, 2 months, or in 12 months. Review this every single year on your anniversary. Ready for what it is? The import-export list. Make a list of everything that you are going to be importing into your marriage. All the good things that you saw from your parents, that you saw from your in-laws. It could even, I want to add, he didn't say this, but I'm going to add even things you saw from teachers, from mentors, from books, from different things, from podcasts. And you're going to put that all on your import list. What are the things you want to go and import into your marriage? And then look at your marriage, look at the relationships around you, look at the things that you've learned from, and see what's going to go on your export list. If your parents always used to scream at each other and you don't want to scream, that's going to go on your export list. If your parents just ran into the room as soon as things got bad and you don't want to have that, you want to be able to have that open, honest conversation, that's going to go on your export list. And then you're going to get really clear. You have, this is what I want on my import list. This is what I don't want in my marriage is on my export export list, and you're going to create a plan of action of how you're going to do this. Now, remember, export lists can't just have, I'm not going to be running out of the room anymore. You have to replace that with what you're importing. So instead of running out of the room, we are going to take a 15-minute break and come back in. Or instead of screaming at each other, if we feel like we need to scream at each other, we're going to color with our non-dominant hand or whatever else it is. So you're getting really, really clear. And then when it's your anniversary, you're going to do like a checkup, a review, seeing like, how well did we do? Are we really importing everything we really want to? Are we really exporting everything we want to? Is there something that we need to bring in that we didn't bring in before, or something that doesn't serve us anymore now, and we need to put it out there? If so, go ahead, make that time on your anniversary to go and take your relationship up a notch. Ready? Are you going to do that today? Let me know. Let me know if you have any more questions of this by going to lifepixrelationships.com. On the question page, go and put them in there. I will see them and do my best to answer them. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next episode. Bye now.
That's all for this episode of LifePix Relationships, and we have a huge favor to ask of you that will not only support this show, but also give others what they need to take their marriage to the next level. We're striving to have 1 million downloads per episode by December 31st, 2025, so please share it with your family and friends so they can turn their relationship into an extraordinary one.